Yo, Coma Comics here. So I know the right way to do this is to put out like premiering an hour from now or tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm stepping on toes of Three Men in a Basement. I've got JP's Budget Collecting premiering his Harley thing. I got Comic Head 84 doing the Power Hour. There's no offense here. There's just not enough time to be like, you go now, then I'll go, then you go. I've got a case of Yo MTV rap cards. I got comics to show you. I got no time. So, with all due respect to my brothers and my friends out there, what my good friend Discovery Bay calls the cousins, the comic cousins, I'm just going to go live now, show you some stuff. So, I got in the mail my case of Yo MTV rap cards. I got a pack the other day, and I thought it was pretty darn cool. But you know what? I need to get a case of these. So we're gonna open up one pack. There is 20 packs in here, 36 packs. There's 36 packs. So we are bringing the early 90s back for sure, for sure. Thank you, Perry, for being here and for bringing all your lurkers, man. I appreciate it. So you saw me, I opened a pack last week. I definitely got a couple packs going to Stay Puff, because Stay Puff has been bringing the hip hop on Instagram every Sunday morning for I don't know how long, man, for a year or more. That guy is solid. He's got a depth of knowledge. I mean, I'm not even going to pretend that I know what he knows. He's got the depth of knowledge, but he hits on kind of the same era that I was into, because I was that little white boy in college getting into hip hop. So, 1991 through 94, Gangstar, yo, Gangstar. So let's see what we got here. Oh, so I got a few of these, but some of these are new. Strictly Business, yo, Strictly Business. EPMD, Strictly Business. What else we got here? The ladies love Cool James. I've got an LL Cool J card in the last pack. I don't know if I got this one. We'll have to see. I've got, yes, you know me. I cannot spit bars. I got no rhyme. I got no rhythm. I got no time. When you try to get me to rap, it sounds like that is weak, it's whack. It's just like the RC Cola commercial from the 80s. So if you ever saw the RC Cola commercial from the 80s, it was like this family of the whitest white people trying to do a rap on the beach about RC Cola. It's horrible. That's what I feel like. Harry's Lotto's from Australia, man. How are you doing, dude? I had the privilege of visiting your country, going to Brisbane 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. I am so sorry about what's happening there, man. We are all of us fucking responsible. I feel bad, man. But yeah, thank you for joining us. I hope that you're safe. Ladies love Cool James. Ring the bell. Now this is one of my favorite bands right here. PE, Public Enemy. I was just listening to, or not listening, reading Chuck D on Twitter. He's a big fan of Rush, and he is a big fan of, obviously, Neil Peart, who just died of brain cancer, the drummer from Rush, if you're not familiar. Young MC. Bust a move, everybody. Let's bust a move. Who's this? 3 Times Dope. I do not know 3 Times Dope. I am unfamiliar with this band. Anybody who's got some information on 3 Times Dope, please chime in. The Kings of Rock. There ain't none higher. Jam Master Jay, Daryl McDaniels, and Reverend Run DMC from Hollis, Queens. I did not grow up in Queens. Born in Brooklyn, moved out to the suburbs, but I did live in Queens for a while with my wife, so I can claim a little bit of cred. And I taught in the South Bronx, so I got that hip hop connection. A lot of kangaroos like hip hop, Kangos like hip hop for sure, or hip hop likes Kangos. Heavy D and the Boys, there you go, man. His complexion is a little bit different than the rest of them, but he can move and he could sing. Heavy D. Tone Loc. Tone Loc basically has two songs that both have the same exact beat and the same exact rhythm. One of them is about dancing. The other one, the Funky Cole Medina, is a date rape drug. I mean, it sounds like a magic potion that'll make the girls fall in love with you. But really, Funky Cole Medina, if you just listen to that with a little bit of a different attunement to the lyrics, it's just a date rape drug. Not cool, Tone Loc. So I graduated high school in 1989. All the parents at our prom dressed up and did a dance to Funky Cole Medina. I got nothing else to say, man. I got nothing else to say, but who is this? Can I read that upside down? Eric B. and Rakim. Oh my gosh. I clock Z's while you clock G's. I don't smoke crack, I smoke MCs. I think that's Eric B. and Rakim. If it's not, I feel really bad. But I think I got that one right. That's going way back to like 90, 92. KRS-One. You type in the chat what KRS stands for, and I will send you a pack of cards. Do it right now. Type what band he's from, what band he fronted, and or what group he fronted, and type in what KRS stands for. Got to do it quick. No looking up Google. I want to see who my hip hop fans are out there. No jokes aside, all the jokes about white boys and growing up in Long Island and Queens and I can't spit bars. KRS-One, he's my man. This guy is the shit. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everything. At one time, it was nearly everyone. Then he changed it nearly everything. From BDP Boogie Down Productions, the lesson is conducted from the microphone to the speaker. I saw this guy. I was into his music, and I saw them open for Living Color back in like 89 or 90 and just fell in love with him. That was kind of like my introduction to hip hop. I think he started it all, actually. He came to Buffalo. I went to SUNY Buffalo, State University, New York at Buffalo. He came and talked there, like 1993, 94. Went for an hour and a half. And as a young boy, I was absolutely blown away. Young man, I should say, not young boy. I was like 20, 21. I was blown away by what he had to say and the way he said it. It just, oh my God, he is such a, like I just said, I listened. I don't think he said once in an hour and a half of just straight talking to the audience. It blew my mind. I do not know a lot of Bone Thugs and Harmony, Timothy. That is a little bit after my time. Yeah, Harry's Lot, Living Color is one of my favorite all-time bands. Absolutely. Oh, there's the Be an Instant Winner. Not going to happen. And then we're back to EPMD. So there's another great 9 cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, 10. So they don't count this one, which is nice. So 10 cards. Like I said, man, I got those. If you get on my auctions, Rod, you just missed the boys. EPMD, LL Cool J, Public Enemy, Young MC. Who is these guys? 3 times dope, whoever that is. Run DMC, Heavy D and the Boys, Tone Loc. Skipped one there. Eric B and Rakim. And of course, KRS-One. And then back to EPMD. So, hey, Omega, how you doing? Good to see you guys. So, this Sunday night, I am on Strictly Comics Auction. Every auction winner, everybody wins something from me. I can't speak for other people. Is going to get 1 or 2 prizes. You can choose to get a pack of YoMT rap cards from the case. Or you can choose to get one of my Overflow Pez dispensers, because a man does not need to have doubles of Stormtrooper, C-3PO, Boba Fett, General Grievous, and Yoda Pez dispensers. Each Pez dispenser comes fully loaded with Pez candy. So that is the deal. So check out Strictly Comics this Sunday night. He's been doing last 3 weeks. He's been doing that amazing auction for the Hero Initiative, but now he is back to business as usual. and I am blessed to be chosen to be on his auction. Thank you very much, Strictly. I'm really happy. So, Rod, man, $20. I got it off of eBay, and I think it was free shipping. You can find these. I mean, there's 36 packs in there. I could sell them for $2 each and make a bundle, but it's just for fun, right? I'm not going to rip people off like that. But yeah, I'll send you a pack. Just hit me on IG, hit me with your address, and I'll send you a pack. It's so much fun just to open them online, man. See make those connections with people like, oh, I remember that band. Or, yo, I'm in my 20s. I had no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Either way. So over winter break, sometime in the last 2 weeks, the good people at Midtown Comics had one of those sales they do often. You know how it goes. 70% off because they're trying to get rid of stuff nobody wants except me and possibly you. So I had ended the Star Wars run. I loved this Star Wars run when it first started. And then it just, man, after like issue 55 or something, I'm like, I can't keep up with it anymore. It's not good writing. It's not interesting. There were some great storylines in the early issues, especially the stuff with Ben trying to help Luke and Uncle Owen being like, get the hell out of here, man. I don't want you around. That was some great writing, and some stuff with Yoda when he met some force wielders that he wasn't like prepared for in this weird mountain place. There's some great Star Wars storylines for Star Wars geeks out there, but I didn't want to spend $3.99 every 2 weeks or whatever on this. So anyway, I got them for $1 each from Midtown. This is obviously a variant to 64. I got myself a little 67 action here. 68, which I think I already had. I picked it up at half price or something. I like this one. I don't even know who this is. EV99, but that is issue 69. Bill and Ted's is coming out soon. 70. That's a horrible Han and Leia. The artwork on this also sometimes is good. Sometimes it's leaving you wanting. 71. 72. And Phil Noto, who's amazing, on 73. So I'm pretty psyched to kind of get that run done. I think I just need like 3 or 4 more. I think it ended at 75. I'm not too sure. I've been trying to get Rosenberg's Uncanny X-Men run. So this is 21 regular version. I might have that already by accident. 22. Everybody was saying this was a good run, and then Hickman got his way and got to like redo the whole X universe. But for $1, I'll take it. This one was not $1, but it was still pretty cheap. This is one of the few Stephanie Hans that I did not have that I now do have. There's a color version of this too, but I don't need to get both of them to claim that I've got my Hans collection. So I got that black and white. Jenny Frison on Pretty Deadly. I think that's awesome. That's Death Face Jenny. If you don't read Pretty Deadly, this was not $10. That's just hanging out there from wherever they bought it from. But Pretty Deadly is great. They're on their third kind of volume of the series. They still number them. It's called Pretty Deadly the Rat now. And that's just a scary ass Jenny Frison cover. I love that cover. I got like 3 of those already. That's just a blank comic backing board. I don't know. Went to half price today. I like to go to half price. I picked up Spider-Gwen #1 for $5. That was the only book that I got that wasn't just half off cover. Key Comics says it goes for a bit more, but whatever. I just like it. Spider-Gwen is pretty cool. I got it once. I got it again. I dig on her. Really cool character. Nice clean book, and I get my 10% off it at half price books for being a teacher. New Mutants #1. This is the New Mutants. I got that for half off cover price. I was pretty excited about that. Revival #1 for $1.50. I already have this. This will be joining the auction on Sunday night. So if anybody's interested, I'm going to put that in a big box of it's going to be a killer box of stuff. Hawkeye #2. It's a little fade. I don't know if that's showing up, but there's a little bit of yellowing like it was in a store window or something. And there's some grunkies on back. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. Not that I'd ever have to press this because it's not like worth a lot, but it would all press out. There's no creases or ticks. There's no ticks. There's just creases. But yeah, man, I've got issue 1. Now I've got issue 2. I've almost got that entire run that Fraction and Aha did on that. Just picked up this first appearance of the Trench. Got that half off cover. This is like whatever A versus X made this popular, but this is also the second appearance of Sam Alexander as Nova. So I always pick that up when I can find it. This is the first appearance of somebody called Winds Dancer. I have that already. I got that for $1.25. And then 50 centers came in. Punisher 2099 number 1 for 50 cents. I was pretty psyched about that. There is a tiny, so up there it is. There's a tiny tick there. Right, that's about it that I could see. I took it out of the sleeve, so I'll be out in a minute, guys. About 5 minutes. Dinner's ready. Don't want to disappoint the wife, but I got a haul to do. Classic X-Men 34. APMC. I did not. I will jump back on Instagram in a minute. How'd you sneak in here without making a funny comment? Get you up. And then the Punisher number 3, nice newsstand copy, also for 50 cents. Now the big one here is this. You all saw last week I bitched and moaned because I got my Stephanie Hans, Kieran Gillen die anniversary number 1 by that Fran something is the artist who did the stuff. And it came from this company in Singapore called Ink Gallery. And, you know, I will give them all the credit in the world. I think made an honest mistake. I want to open this live, so I haven't actually like opened this. But the comic came with a couple crinkles in the back. And, you know, paying $10 plus 34 or 25 for shipping, it came to 34 altogether. You don't want to have anything that's crinkled in the back. So let's see what we got now. They were really cool. They sent me another one free of charge. They didn't ask the old one back. They didn't ask me to pay for shipping. I said, hey, maybe you should put some bubble wrap and some, this is really done in there, huh? And some cardboard. And it looks like they did exactly that. So, you know, a company is allowed to make mistakes. I can't get mad at a company or blame a company for making mistakes. You can get mad for a company if they don't make up for their mistakes. And it looks like they have made up for their mistake. This is like an impenetrable, this is like an Ouroboros. There's no ends to this bubble wrap. There it is. So I will give all the props in the world to Ink Gallery for being an upstanding company and for sending this out again with no complaints. They were like, hey, tell us when you get it. Let us know how it is. Fortress of fucking Solitude here, man. They have done their due diligence. Let's get that knife in there. Don't want to rip the comic, obviously. But I can't imagine that this is going to be anything but perfect now. So I highly recommend, well, let's wait. I think I highly recommend Ink Gallery in the future because they ship now. First of all, it's double signed. I can't remember her name, Fran something, and then Stephanie Hans, that's her signature right there. But it looks, oh, they put a couple boards in the bag. Man, they were really trying to do it right this time. So I give them credit. Like I said, Ink Gallery, fine in my book because everybody's allowed to make a mistake. You just have to own up to it and admit it, you know. I made a mistake. As it is, the issue they gave me with, they put a piece in the middle. Don't actually like that, but I'm not going to complain. Some people don't know. Now that is a 9/8 all day. Ooh. That is a 9.6 all day. That's what happens. But, it's coming from Singapore. This is in way better condition than the last one. I'll tell you that right now. I don't even want to handle it because I don't want to get my fingerprints on the back. First of all, let's just stare at how beautiful that is. And Stephanie Hans can pick her artist for sure. There's not a ding of any sort on the back. And there's one tiny one on the front. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you can hardly even see that. Then that would press out. I mean, this is a 9.6 as is, most likely a 9.8 candidate. It's just gorgeous, beautiful. It's going back in the box. I will contact Ink Gallery because I don't think they follow me on YouTube. Let them know that they did right by me. And you guys, if you ever see something from that company, I suggest, I fully support and endorse them. Now it is time for dinner. My family has ramen waiting for me in the next room. So thank you everybody for joining me. I had a few new people. Harry Zlatos was here. Not familiar with him until today, as well as Timothy Baggett. And Ella Suos. So thank you very much, new people, for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the cards. And I will talk to you all soon. Take care, man. And APMC, I'll look that up on IG right now. Thanks a lot. Take care, guys.